Anna, where's your buddy? Where is she? Yeah, I don't know either. Ditch? About 600 acres left to go, which isn't bad. We are well over halfway finished with corn. We've got a lot of tillage to catch up with when we get a chance, but priority number one is to get the corn out. As long as that thing's in the shop here, I'm gonna top off Def and then we'll go get some diesel in it as well. Doesn't work well when you got two of them hooked together. That's much better. A lot of people said hold the handle upside down. Well, now it's working because I turned the camera on again. But I also have it pulled halfway out. The only thing I didn't do is pull that little screen out of the tank in there because that makes me nervous. I really don't want to mess with DEF issues on this machine. And check the oil as long as we're up here. Yeah, I filled it with DEF and checked the oil. I'm just gonna put diesel in now. Holy buckets, does it get any cuter than that? What do you have in there? Is that a real baby?
No.
What is it?
Cotton candy.
It's what?
It's cotton candy.
It's cotton candy?
Not food.
Not food. There's Didge. Here, you want a toy pig? Oh, Anna wants it. Whoa. Anna. No?
Go throw it. I only am wearing one glove because I couldn't find the other.
Only one glove because you couldn't find the other. Look at how wet your shoes got. Let's see her. Is she sleeping? Oh, that is a beautiful baby. She needs a haircut. You did not. That's not the finish line. The finish line's the other side of the cement. Oh, no, this side. She said she still wins because she makes the rules. I guess she's got that part figured out. Are you warming that stocking cap? You want it off? Sure.
First I have to take it off.
And I'm actually remembering to do this before I try to start. I'm not sure if the camera really picks it up or not here, but some of this corn actually isn't real great. Well, it was a drought. See, there's a problem. Just another example again of having 1.5 inches of rain throughout the season, and then a heavy windstorm, and now too much rain. Really? Where does she do that at?
She does it at my gymnastics place.
Really?
Any yield on some of this?
Yeah, it's up to 8 or 9 right here.
I didn't really get anything, but I was driving 7 yesterday when it was dry.
Dad is here to switch with us. He's gonna take this machine. I'm actually gonna go grab the 9570R and the Wishek disc and go see if it's gonna work. We've got a little bit of sod that I need to break up, just on a few acres that we bought this summer. So I'm gonna head over, maybe Isla will come with me.
Now I don't know. Come down.
There goes the boy.
And then I go out the house. Speaker?
Well, it's the Wishek, not the Wishek, the Wishek. That's what I'm told. Apparently, I've been saying it wrong. It's not actually supposed to be said like it's spelt. It is not a Wishek. It's a Wishek or a Vishek, something like that. All right, fire it up, Isla.
No.
No? Are you gonna spend all day with me today?
Not really.
Not really?
No, I said once we leave. flying going up to the house.
Oh, then you're gonna go see what your mom and your sister are doing? I got about a quarter tank of fuel, which is plenty for what I want to do, but just in case it seems like it's going good, I'm gonna try the field next to this piece. And I'd hate to have to run home for diesel, so. All right, a quick check of the dryer and then we'll get out of here. You coming with me or am I dropping you off at the house?
Dropping you off of...
Dropping you off?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for coming with me today, Isla. You and Cotton Candy there. Bye, Cotton Candy. I'm glad she got a nap. That doesn't get any cuter.
An emphasis on the word very with a U because this...
I almost forgot the Vikings were playing. Now this little piece here, the deal with it is that it's a part of that 48 acres that's tillable right across the slough, across the low spot there. This came with the 48 acres over there that we've farmed for 30 years that Becky and I actually bought this summer. We paid for this 3.5 acres. We're gonna end up paying real estate taxes on it. I'm gonna turn it into productive land one way or another, even if that means that I end up putting it in a program, whether it be for some sort of wildlife program or maybe a habitat for pollinators, something like that. That is an idea. We may do that with it. But for now, in order to qualify for those programs, we've got to farm it for a few years. So we are going to farm this because I'm not just going to pay for it and let it sit here and do nothing. Well, I had planned on putting the GoPro on this thing because I thought it'd make really cool footage to see this sod turned over from up close. But GoPros are absolute garbage. They're junk. That's why I don't use them. So you don't get any GoPro footage. They're relatively cheap. They're relatively durable. But they're glitchy. They lock up. And the audio is awful. It's a give and take. I've never found a perfect camera. There's a cute little buried rock. I think I'll go around that one.
Touchdown and first reception as a member of the Minnesota Vikings. 12-10
Definitely rough out here. Little work tearing this up. Anybody who thinks that the 2-track RT tractors ride rough, you just have never been in a different type of, you've never been in an RT or something. You're crazy. The RTs ride beautifully compared to everything else. But as I started to say anyway, it's taking 2 passes to really get it to till up good. The first pass kind of scratches it, makes it real rough, and then the next pass makes it blacker. Ideally, I think if we could let this sit and the ground didn't freeze and this would rot for a couple of weeks, we came out here with the Mendeco and hit it at a couple different angles, I think that would help a lot. And then we'd bust up those root balls that we're stirring up right now, and I think then this would be pretty nice.
Boundary front right of the end zone. And
touchdown Vikings.
Have a 24.
It's taken a few passes going from a few different angles, but overall this is, I think, is looking really, really good. We got a couple trees like this that we got to pluck out of there. I think if we let this sit for a week or two and it's not frozen, we come back with the Mendeco, this is going to work up really nice. It won't be a problem next spring at all. Now I'm a little concerned that corn stubble across the bottom there out in the distance is going to be way too wet, but I'm going to go try it. This is that field I've talked about before where it's just definitely our lightest soil. Most of it kind of crowns over a hill. If anything is going to be dry enough to go for tillage right now, it'll be this. It's actually working pretty well. So I'm just going to do the bottom down here, kind of across the swamp here. Why are there hunters on my property? Why are there pheasant hunters over there that didn't ask me what? I don't know who those people are. This is my land. I'm paying for it. Nobody's asked me about hunting. And there are 3 pheasant hunters walking through my slough while I'm here working. Now I'm busy running a tractor. I have better things to do than worry about them shooting birds off my property, but if you're a hunter, like Onyx and I are, at least respect the property owners and let them know I'm right here, guys. I'm 50 yards away. Got a couple acres done there. That's what I wanted to get done. Now the rest of this field up this hill it's going to dry. We know that. It will be dry in the spring. I'm not worried about that. But we're probably going to come back with the Mnmillennial just to VT it and chop up some of the stringy stalks that are out here. But there's no reason to drag this heavy disc through there and turn it all black because I don't want to have a wind erosion issue. So this just isn't the right tillage piece for this field. I just turned that spot black down there. We'll get the rest later with the Mnmillennial. And honestly, if we don't even get it, we'll get it in the spring. This piece will dry. I'm not worried about that. This is different than anything else we farm. This weather is just, it's unreal. 2/3 of the way done with corn, and we got t-shirt weather. That, I don't know that that's ever happened before. But the rain, we've had a lot of that. I mean, I guess that's normal. But the temperature, so it's the temperature that's thankfully been helping us out with it. The dryer is all good. I actually sped it up some more. It's drying dang near as fast as we're harvesting right now, which is, again, just unbelievable. Dry corn and dry air and warm weather. Anyway, we're moving fields now. They finished that field. We're gonna jump kind of across the highway up there, so I'm gonna go run spotter for them so that we don't have to pull the header off. It's only a quarter to half mile.
Approach when you do.
Yep, I'll let you know what I see. It's clear to town. I'll let you know if I see anyone from the north. Clear north for at least half mile. There's a truck turning west in town right now, but I think you'll beat them. And I know there is a car coming from the north, probably a good mile up there yet.
Okay, I better wait for that car, huh?
It's clear after them. I can see for another mile from John's field here, so you're wide open after that car.
Okay, I'll let you know when I get off there. Car hasn't even stopped yet.
I think as long as we keep the trucks up in this corner where it's a little higher and make sure we turn them around when they're empty, I think we'll be all right. Just opening up some room for the truck. Well, we're second guessing it just a little bit because when you leave tracks like that with the combine, the semi is not going to go near that and continue moving. But with this field, there is nowhere else. We don't have an option to load on the road here or in a yard or anywhere else. I guess we're here, we got everything else here, we'll try it. If we gotta pull them, we'll pull them.
Yeah, I guess so.
Everybody's watching in anticipation. I'd say keep her moving and you can stay, I'm kind of blocking where it starts to get wet here. Uh-oh. He's not gonna be able to do that. He got away with it once. He won't get away with it 2 or 3 more times. He got away with it the first time, but that isn't gonna work the rest of the day.
It's not. For sure can't go that far. He needs that much room.
Right. After a lengthy team meeting, we've decided we can adjust where the trucks are a little bit, and we're gonna try that. And Onyx had to go home, finish some homework because he's got school in the morning. So I'm gonna take this. Everybody's kind of swapping around. I'm back in the combine. Much better corn here, but still not standing great, but at least we can follow the rows and try to pick it up. And I think we're gonna be, shoot, I'm in 200 bushel corn now. That's nice. It's a beautiful time of night, but it can be extremely difficult to see going into the sun. Once I get behind those trees, then it isn't so bad. I don't think the camera does that justice. Got enough in there to fill the cartonics? I mean the truck.
I got 46.
Onyx got his homework all finished up, so he wanted to come back out to the field and work for a couple more hours. That's good. That auger is so much quieter than the 9870. When it runs empty, I don't even know. I mean, I could easily leave it on. It's just so much different. Very peaceful evening. Nice night to get some work done. You can even take your boots off if you want. I think they're switching grain cart drivers, which means I get to step out here into the lobby of the combine and stretch my legs a bit. All right, I'll get back to work. All right, that should be enough to get me back to the highway then with a full hopper. Making our last round of the evening here. Not a bad day with the move especially, and we had to take 2 sets of end rows off. We're gonna get about close to, we'll get 130, maybe 135 acres off today. So we didn't start real early, we didn't push real hard. Not bad. Get rid of the final hopper of the night here. Dad's gonna take his pickup home. I'll take a loaded truck home, leave a little grain in the cart. You know, in the olden days, I could actually get out of this machine and go hang a GoPro while it unloaded, but now I can't get out of the seat or it shuts, like, it wants to shut down and beep at me and do all kinds of safety things. All right, we'll see you in the morning.
Sounds good, thanks. We'll talk to you in the morning.
This field so far, averaging by far our best field with a dry yield of almost 150 bushels to the acre. This is actually one of our more consistent fields, and I've seen from 100 bushels an acre to 270, so it's all over the board, but 150 is really good for this year for us. I'm gonna dump this truck, check the dryer, go to bed, come back and check the dryer in a few hours, go back to bed, then we'll see you guys in the morning. One last thing, guys. We are still working on the details as far as the scholarships that we're giving out. We're going to be giving those details to you guys soon, but we don't want to say too much until we got it all figured out here. Also, remember, we're trying to get to 1 million followers here, 1 million subscribers on YouTube, so that we can donate $5,000 to the farm rescue organization that helps out farm families in a time of need. Of course, we're going to donate that anyway, but get us to 1 million subscribers anyway. Just because why not? I want that gold play button. We want that for you guys. Feels really wrong that beg for subscribers.